Welcome to the morning show with Dave and Rob on the Southern Fried Podcast. We get you up, we start you right, we rock your mornings all the time. Grab your coffee and your smile, join on in for a while. Hear that rooster sing, coffee's ready for a fling. Southern Fried has news for you. Updates on life's going on, and maybe a joke or two. Get up, pray up, and coffee up. Welcome to the morning show with Dave and Rob on the Southern Fried Podcast. We get you up, we start you right, we rock your mornings all the time. Grab your coffee and your smile, join on in for a while. We got laughs, we got prayer, celebrate our nation every day. Love our vets, love our land. It's the home of the free and the land of the brave. Get up, pray up, coffee up. Welcome to the morning show with Dave and Rob on the Southern Fried Podcast. We get you up, we start you right, we rock your mornings all the time. Grab your coffee and your smile, join on in for a while. So come on in and have a blast, for a good time that will last. Start your day with a smile, with the hosts that do the most. And get up, pray up, coffee up.
Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Monday morning here on the Southern Fried Podcast. I'm Rob, that's Dave, and we're here to start your day off right. How you doing this morning, Dave?
I am great. Happy Monday, National Coffee Day. Get you a free coffee at some participating vendors. Check your local stores. Some may require you to have a purchase. Others say just come and get a cup of coffee. So it's, if you don't drink coffee, I can't help you. Maybe just buy the donut and forgo the coffee and get you a Yoo-hoo or something. I don't know. But get you a coffee today and celebrate National Coffee Day. That's something they can enjoy around the world. Yeah. We're celebrating National Get a Strike Day on YouTube.
Yes.
I have no idea what we got struck for. That's what's funny. We're not even controversial.
We got medical misinformation policy. Content that spreads medical misinformation that contradicts health authorities' medical info about cancer treatment isn't allowed on YouTube. As you recall, we were doing a thing on home remedies.
YouTube says no. And we're not streaming there to live, folks, except maybe on my personal channel, we are, because it was not included in that particular one. I have streamed to both of them before, but so we are on YouTube, and it's called Cordell 1965 or something like that. But yeah, we're off for a week from YouTube. Yeah. Go Rumble.
Yeah. It's just silly. It was a silly show on home remedies.
Well, I'm glad last night's SFP news desk was not able to stream live there because we got struck for that show. So either way, we would have got one. So because we mentioned guns last night quite a bit, they would have nailed us, I'm sure.
Well, I'm quite sure I'm about done with YouTube.
We'll ride as long as we can. Our numbers are actually climbing. Not like lightning speed, but we are gathering folks there. And we picked up a follower while we're struck. We have to a big 157 on YouTube. The official podcast one. Anyway, I
Oh,
think it's funny. It's the world we live in. That's why we say get you a Rebel channel, get you a Pickaxe channel. These are channels that we don't have to worry about. We're on as much as we can be
oh,
on, but some of them are just going to nail you like that. And the old FB
yeah.
can be bad about it too. I've heard them horror stories. I've not seen it yet, but they do put disclaimers on there on all your content now. It'll have something about it will actually all your posts actually on the old FB. They will put content corrections on there they feel like this is not substantiated information, or further research has declared that this would be false information or whatever, blah blah blah. Scientific studies say
Yeah. Well, Rob
these,
Street says they
or they'll
just
have sometimes they'll have something like this would be considered a conspiracy theory. I didn't listen to the whole show, so I didn't remember because I was studying. I don't remember. I don't think I was. Maybe I was. I don't know. But anyway, who cares? Get you a
yeah.
coffee. Celebrate America to blue blazes with the YT. Good morning, Miss Jen.
Good morning. Oh,
Yeah, it was like all of a sudden I couldn't stream there, and I thought, oh, it must be a credential thing. Then I went over there this morning to research, and that's when I saw it. You are out of
well,
here. We've been sent to the showers.
YouTube is about one of the biggest violators of free speech I have ever seen in my life. They set their own guidelines, the whole 9 yards, over silly stuff. We're not even going out to them. So like I said, they won't even let us say the word vaccination or vaccine.
Well, we are going to them, just not on the podcast channel.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thanks, Rob.
Sorry. You just got strike.
Strike on my channel.
Sorry. Oh, but they're just silly. Sorry, I got you strike here, Dave.
Yeah, I looked. We definitely go in there. Oh, maybe the system's not awake yet.
So I came across a story yesterday, and it is one of the scariest stories I think I have ever seen. Have you heard of Scott Kimball?
Sounds familiar, but I don't know if I remember what it is.
He received a 70-year. Good morning, Kenneth Roper. How are you?
Good morning, Brother
He received
Ken.
a 70-year sentence for killing 4 people while working as a confidential informant. And he was doing this for the FBI. It is known of 4 people. And what he would do is he would inform on somebody else and shift the blame off of himself. But his actual number of victims could be a lot higher. That's from the special agent Johnny Grussing. He said he made a game out of tricking the FBI. As long as he won the game in front of him, that's all that mattered. He's known as a serial fraudster. Became an informant for local police, blaming his own crimes on cellmates. But anyway, it's saying that it could be as high as he told his own attorneys that he was responsible for 45 to 50 killings. And he's confessed to killing at least 21. And this is all while he was working as an informant for the FBI. Could you imagine? How scary is that?
Not a job
I'm
I
sorry.
want.
I'll no.
Not a job I want.
All right. Well, what do you want to talk about this morning?
I'm not here to talk about whatever. I was just listening to you. Yeah, wow, Miss Jen. Wow. Pretty heavy. Of course, we don't know. I mean, probably so, but there has been times where people confess to stuff and they haven't been able to verify their confession. A serial killer sometimes will claim more. It's horrible. I may have done so many, but it's like I think all the serial killers, it may have been, but they've never been able to verify the extra folks that they claimed. I think sometimes they brag a little bit, but who knows? There's a lot of missing people out there. But happy Monday, everybody. I hope you have a great work week. Hope the cat's doing better, Miss Jen, after its surgery. Hope Jerry Barrett, I was glad to see him check in last night. If you have to be listening, brother, we're praying for you. Sorry you've had to go through that, and for your dear wife. Remember her. They should be knowing more today about what they're going to do about the rejection that his body is going through over the transplant. So he's been in a lot of pain, but he's been commenting from the hospital bed. He's a tough guy. They don't make him like Jerry anymore. They just don't make them like Jerry anymore. They're tough people, good, tough Southern people. That whole conversation last night with Steve, I know that Steve was sick when he made that comment. I could not believe he went down that road. I was like, what are you doing, Steve?
He's like, he's like a flamingo. He's flaunting his plumage. He's just trying to attract attention from Mr. Fetterman.
No, I mean the comment about him having 3 weapons on his unpant body, and guess where they are concealed. I couldn't believe he went there on that. What the heck are you talking about?
Well, I did receive an update last night on that John Fetterman knew exactly where he had them concealed because he concealed them there for him. He helped him. He was assisting. With an honorable mention from Maxine Waters. There, I got them both in.
And then Jerry said something about the caliber. Man, that's going downhill fast. But do pray for those folks in Michigan. There's all kind of people talking about. Come on, Jim.
He said it.
He said it. He started it. I didn't go there. But the people at the church, prayers to their families. Just horrible. We have to have things like that. They even have to talk about on Monday, even briefly. My heart goes out.
That's right, Mr. Ken.
Oh, the weekend football was not as fun as it should have been, but salute to the Alabama Crimson Tide. You got it done, and we did not. Simple as that. Close game. There's opportunities on both sides. A good old-fashioned Southeastern football game, and I will give them a shout out. Good job, well done. You come down inside of Sanford and got it done. However that happened, you got it done. Maybe we'll meet in the playoffs. Well, that'd be kind of fun.
Yeah.
The Falcons bounced back. What?
None.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
I said nothing. Go ahead.
I was just going to say the Falcons bounce back and get a big win over I'm calling them Redskins, Washington Redskins, after a really embarrassing game. The Falcons come back and I think it was 34-27, something like that. Good job, Falcons. Good job. It's hard when you lose like that. And last night's game was God, fell asleep on it. The Cowboys and the Packers. What a game! I think it ended in a tie, the second highest or highest scoring game. Something. It was 40-40. Crazy game. 40-40.
Yeah.
My wife woke me up. I'm like, I saw the last play where they tied it up again. The NFL has a new rule. You don't play till you win. After a certain point, it's just over. Time runs out. If you're ahead, you win. I guess if you don't, it's tie.
I did see where it looks like some Tennessee fans have moved on to Georgia, and we're getting these posts out there about the entire officiating crew for the Alabama-Georgia game has been suspended, and Rick was hollering they stole it from us and all this other stuff. I'm not sure that that is actually the case. I hope it's not. We are not Tennessee. We do not blame refs for our losses. We don't blame people in the stands for our losses. We don't fans or nothing else. So if we lose, we lose. You know, but whoever's making those posts out there, I mean, they make the same post for several teams, several games as well. So whoever's doing that, please stop. We don't stoop to that level.
Absolutely. There were some other games. I don't remember the scores, but it was a beautiful weekend. I know there were storms up above us, but it was a beautiful weekend. Weather's nice. Still a little warm during the day, but I did see a funny. It wasn't funny that they were doing it, but it was a funny police chase. So I'm at the store. I see a group of. I was at a distance. It looked like Hispanics that ran out of the store, and I was trying to figure out were they just playing games or what was they doing. I saw a guy running with something over his head, and it was like I think it was a skateboard. So he runs up down the other door, puts it on the ground. Somebody gets on the skateboard and takes off. Well, next thing I know, I see the police coming with their car, the on-site police that they have, they pay to have there. And he's running all around the parking lot with his spotlight on. Finally, I see him come back by, and there's this little Hispanic guy, and he's running, but he's not running fast. Like it's slow motion chase. And the officer's got the sirens, keeps hitting it, telling him to stop. And he's running between cars and up and down aisles. But dude, he's not running much faster than a walk. It's like he's just, barely getting it. And finally the guy grabs him, the officer grabs him and puts him in front of the car. And I rolled down my window and I could hear the guy going, "But officer, it's a mistake. I have a receipt." "Well, why'd you run?" "I was scared." He said, "Sure he was." He pleaded his case.
Wow.
He got cuffed and stuffed and taken to the Chattanooga City Jail. There you go. It was a mistake. I have a receipt. A skateboard.
So you're saying he was running at the speed of smell?
That's the slowest run from a police officer I've ever seen in my life.
Wow.
It might have even been slower. This you have to just think about this. It might have been even slower than if Chris Christie was running from the cops. Because he sure wouldn't have got far.
Wow.
Yeah, good weekend, Miss Jen. Good weekend. Really good day at church, and my wife didn't make it. She's got to go to the foot doctor today. She's having some swelling in her feet. Y'all pray for her. That was the only bad thing. Kaylee went to her mom's, and I think Lake Winnie or something. She come in and give me a hug last night. All excited. Maybe she'll be in a good mood this morning. But Kaylee is not a morning person. It's funny to hear all the kids talk about it. The other day she was laughing, cutting up, and they said, "Wow, Kaylee's in a good mood today." She's not a morning person. Jen, are you a morning person? Do you get up? Is it like the birds are singing? It's like the squirrels are all lined up like Alvin the Chipmunk singing, and you're dancing through the house singing "It's a Great Day to Be Alive" or something. Are you doing that, Miss Jen? I don't think Robert does that. Chuck might do it, but not Robert.
No.
Oh. Some people, it takes to about 10 o'clock before they can even mutter a hello. It don't sound like they're ready to rip your head off. And people that are happy make those people angry.
Oh.
Don't forget tonight, Mama said we're going to have dating advice for scenarios. We're going to give them advice on when these situations happen. What could they do to improve it if possible? Something happened.
Good.
No,
and we should have we should have a noontime show today as well with myself and Miss Elizabeth. We try to do those on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays as well. So we don't want to forget those either. It's a short show. It runs anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes. Just time to come in and say a little bit, and we play the national anthem. We say a prayer. We talk about a little bit of goings on, give the weather for North Georgia, South Georgia, and we call it a day. Let y'all get back to your lunch. So
Jen's trying to get the cats out of the way to feed them. Maybe just bring some treats to the bed and toss them, and the cats will go jump on the treats, and you can get a.
Oh, this is bad. This is bad. I got to share screen on this. Oh, this is bad. I have terrible news for all of us Georgia fans out there. Uga has entered the transfer portal. He wants to go to Alabama. Oh, look, if you can't laugh at yourselves, you can't laugh at nobody. We just laughing. So don't be all upset. Oh. I didn't post that nowhere. I just shared it with y'all so y'all could see it.
That's the fun of college football, especially, and not only football. I think it gets pretty intense with the basketball too. But yeah, fan bases have a fun time. I've already seen a few out there. Yes. It's funny. You know what? If you win, you get to crow. So I'm not mad at them. They won, and they get to have fun with it. They suffered a loss earlier in the season. It was very embarrassing to them, and they beat I just really believe there's not a great team at all. I think there's really good teams. I don't think there's great teams. Georgia's not a great team. I try to tell guys at work at the end of the week. I said, there's concern there. And they said, they fixed all the problems and blah, blah, blah. I'll be honest, I never felt good about this game. We don't match up well against Alabama, and I don't know why. It just never seemed, it's not a good matchup. We don't match up, but we've still got problems no matter who we're playing in the secondary. People are getting open. And then sometimes you like it when coaches go for it, but should Kirby have kicked the field goal? Probably, because he's got Bobo calling the plays. Going on fourth down is always dangerous. With Bobo calling the plays, it's like you might as well just play Russian roulette.
Yeah. Oh, it's 3rd and 9. We run it right up the middle, straight at them for the first 2 downs. There's no way they're going to believe we'll do it a third time. We're going to catch them with their pants down this time, just like we didn't do the other 3/4 of the dead blame ball game. Let's run it right at their strongest defenders.
Well, and they did a hurry up offense, and they weren't ready. They hurried outside of themselves. They weren't ready for the play. They just absolutely horrible blocking. That's what happens. Oh, that's what makes it fun, though.
Oh, we're for sure going to know that we're not running it right at the defender this time. I mean, why should we change our play calling and mix it up? They'll never believe we're just going to run the same dead plain play on the first and second and third downs. Then we kick the ball and punt it away. And maybe we'll get lucky and we'll have a receiver open. He can check down. Come on. You can't put it all off on Bobo, but you can't put a lot of it, some of it at his feet. But at the end of the day, it takes a team to win or lose.
Yeah, you're not going to win them all. So it's just they get to crow about it for a year. If we meet them in the playoffs, that'd be a fun rematch. I wouldn't mind that a bit.
I wonder if Georgia
But I will say this. I wish to goodness they would never do these stupid blackout games again. It never goes good for us.
No.
It's like the lights go down on us. Like, stop it. Just stop it. It's just stupid anyway. Uniforms don't win games.
No.
That's for the fans, I get it. But it never goes well.
I'm not saying that Georgia is better with a different coordinator than Bobo, but I seem to remember having a different offensive coordinator and winning back-to-back national titles. Am I remembering that correctly?
Todd Monken, and now in the NFL, or back in the NFL.
So, hey, maybe Bobo and Monken can talk, and maybe Monken can teach Bobo how to do his job a little better. Not blaming it all. I'm not saying that it's all Bobo's fault, but my goodness, it's bad when you can call his plays before he does. And if we could do it, you better believe them other guys can do it out there that they're playing can do it.
He can be pretty predictable sometimes. He can be pretty predictable. Don't forget Tuesday night at 8 p.m., the Southern Claws and Paws Pet Show, episode number 3 or 4. Can't remember. With Miss Jen. Looking forward to that. Also, we have coming on board, been working with, cutting a couple of shots, is Ascending Financial Group. And we're starting to do some promo spots for that. Folks, give them a call. Contact information will be in those videos. And they can help you, as we talked about in the last spot, have financial freedom. And there are options out there. Looking forward to that. Further exploring that and expanding that relationship with them. And pray that I can be smart enough to pass a test. There's still debate. I'm working on it. I'm getting there.
Wow. Yeah. That's on several different sites about I don't know who the Tennessee fan was that went through and posted all those. You go back to Tennessee. We don't. It's crazy. Yeah, he's needing donations. I'm fixing to kick his little butt out of the bedroom. He's been He's been a little butthole. I said little. He's been a fat orange butthole. I fit to kick his butt out. Went and stretched my feet out last night. He was laying down in the bed and I touched him. He started hissing at me. Thought he was going to eat my toes or something. I won't play that. I'm quite sure he pooted in my face the other night too.
Well, folks, it's time to refill the coffee cup. Let's get us a quick commercial, Rob, and it's National Coffee Day. Get you some coffee.
All right.
Celebrate coffee. I likes it. Today, I need more of it. We'll be right back. Good morning. This is David the AM with the SFP News Nation. Headlines today is the looming government shutdown, and Republicans are pressing the Democrats to get a deal done to keep the government open. Stay tuned for that. Vice President Vance says the U.S. is considering Tomahawk missiles for Ukraine as things are heating up. We'll come back to that in just a moment. President Trump says we will get it done for peace in the Middle East. News about that there may be a possible peace agreement. News also was revealed last week that 274 agents, FBI agents, were injected into the crowd on January the 6th. Also, Pastor Miles, church leaders must bolster security. This after the latest attack upon a organized religious group, which was horribly someone died, at least one as we know of right now, several injured, missing. We don't know the attack, and this is continuing to happen across the country for different reasons, and we're going to have to consider those security measures absolutely. And then, as we said, Russia attacked and unleashed a massive drone and missile attack upon the country of Ukraine, especially the capital city of Kyiv. And so there is damage and at least 4 people were killed. And looking today at our Veteran of the Week, or of the day, we celebrate them all week. Samuel Barton Chambers, born June 10th, 1955, passed from this life into the next, December 14th, 2009. We salute you from the United States Marine Corps. Once a Marine, always a Marine. We thank you for your service and condolences to your family. Bible verse of the day, Job 19:25, for I know that my Redeemer liveth, and that he shall stand at the latter day upon the earth. Our animal of today, McCamey Animal Center, Lewis, like the name Lewis, mixed breed male, almost 37 pounds. I was taken in July the 20th, 2025. Says this short-legged sweetheart is ready to zoom right into your heart. Lewis may be low to the ground, but his personality is sky high. He's cute, sweet, and always up for adventure, especially if it involves a car ride, his favorite. When it's playtime, Lewis loves toys, a good game of tug-of-war, and isn't shy about letting you know with his happy, playful voice. While he's not a fan of being picked up, he's all about fun on his own 4 paws with his big heart and little legs. Lewis is the perfect buddy for rides, games, and lots of love. Hey, the News Nation is brought to you by Paywhirl. If you have a small business, make sure that you get Paywhirl affordable rates, and they can get it done for you. Promo code Cornbread. You'll help the Southern Fried as well. Also, Patriot Mobile, also promo code Cornbread. Make the switch today to an faith-based, America First company. Hey, W Energy Drinks, promo code Southern Fried. Get 10% off every order you do with W. No sugars added, and you will not have the crash. You will not have the jitters. It is a great energy drink. You can get it in the packs, all sorts of different ways you can get that. They also have some nice merch items, and they're very big about giving surprise discounts as much as 50%. You have to look for those. W Energy Drinks. Also, Mammoth Nation. I'm a lifetime member. Rob is a monthly supporter. Use that promo code there, or use the QR code rather, and you will help the Southern Fried and save money yourself. Lastly, don't forget our coffees, the Southern Fried Podcast coffees. These are just some of the blends. Use that QR code. you get a discount on the first order, and shipping is included in the continuous 48 states of the United States of America. And lastly, Three Ravens Publishing. Don't forget they'll be with us Halloween night for a book release party. We can't wait for that to occur, and that'll be coming up in just about a month. So this is Dave in the AM with your SFP News Nation. We will see you next time. Take care. God bless. And don't forget, National Coffee Day is today. Some places are offering free coffee. Hey, get you a free coffee. I know the Circle K in our area is doing that. And they're the ones telling me about it. National Coffee Day. We love our coffee here at the Southern Fried. We'll see you next time. God bless from the Southern Fried Podcast and the Cornbread Nation. And we're back. Rob, you get you some coffee?
Uh-huh. I just scalded the hair off my tongue, dude. It'll be all right, though.
You have hair on your tongue?
So, yeah. Yeah, because I got a cat in the bedroom. Woke up in the middle of the night the other night. He was licking my arm, and he woke up in the middle of the night last night. I was licking his back. It was just, weird.
Okay. A little TMI there.
Yeah.
You better explain to people that might just came in the stream. You're talking about your cat.
Yeah. Well,
there are people
Chuck,
who do not know about your cat.
Well, that's true. So Chuck is a cat. Yeah. So, I've been fighting since I moved down here to South Georgia because of all the phosphates in the water. I keep saltwater fish, and that's one of my things. And I love my aquariums. And I was fighting this green algae to red slime cyanoalgae cycle, and I couldn't break it. And I was looking, everybody's told me, oh, you need to get RO water, reverse osmosis filtered water. You need to get this and that. And I really didn't want to spend the money on it. And I really didn't want the waste that is involved with that. And so I reached out to a buddy of mine, and he's been on here, old Tommy Needle. And he recommended something, and man, in a week it has cleared it up. And I am extremely happy with the results off of it. And it's safe for the fish. It's supposed to be safe for corals and everything else. So I'm gonna enjoy this. I think I'm gonna set up a big tank. So
good deal.
Yeah. For those of you who don't keep aquariums and stuff like that, you don't know the chore that it can be to have to fight that kind of stuff. But once you find something that gets it under control, man, you start celebrating.
Can be a battle.
It can be. Well, it don't look like we've got any rain in the forecast down here till about, we got some chances Tuesday and Wednesday, but it's not a real good chance in Thursday. But looks like we might be headed into a rainy weekend down here. Probably has to do with that storm circulating out there in the Atlantic.
I'd say so.
Probably.
Maybe that's all it'll be. We'll just get some rain. That'll be all right. Boy, Gatlinburg got hit a year to the day. I mean, it was mudslides and everything else going on. It was really bad.
Yes.
Between the fires, the hurricane, now this, it's been a rough go up in the mountains.
Yeah, and for some reason, it always seems like they get the short end of the stick sometimes. You know, I don't think they treat the people up there in Appalachia very well sometimes. And it looks like that President Trump's trying to fix some of that. Sure would be nice. There's a lot of stuff going on that seems like it could be fixed and should be fixed, from the wars overseas to some of this crap that's going on here at home. People driving their cars into churches and opening fire. You know, that's not the car's fault. It's not the gun's fault. That is the mentality of the people that are doing it. And we, and it's not going to change until we change our way of thinking, our beliefs on that. We got to put our eyes where they need to be. We need to quit putting our eyes on political affiliations and putting our eyes back on the Lord. There are other ways to deal with things. But, the left just seems to decide, we've got to do this, we've got to do that. And
Good morning, Steve.
Morning, Steve. How are you doing this morning?
Hope you're feeling better, man.
We were talking about you earlier. All good things, though.
And good morning, Mike Rebel. Good to see you again. Instagram side. Steve's got to go to work. He's got to feel better. He worked over Saturday. He's a man's man. No sickness. Just go to work.
Yes. He's such a man's man. He's just so manly. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. He's not, but the fact that he's a manly man is just a beautiful thing. Well, he is kind of manly. I guess I can give him that. He hammers iron. Working out there in the blacksmith shop.
And he's a smart dude. He's not just all brawn. He's got some brain.
Yes, but he definitely had the feminine side. Look at some of the artwork that he does. It's just beautiful. Beautiful.
You can't judge a man by his hammer. You have to give him some credit. Even though he's got weird names for his hammer and anvil and forge, and don't judge the man. He's a smart dude. He says he's been a chef before. I don't know.
Yeah, well, what he calls his forge Tina Burner, his hammer Pamela Hammerson, his anvil Angelina Jolie, and his quench tank where he keeps his water Maxine. Maxine Waters, cools his projects down. Yeah.
If you're on Rumble, give the Half Pine Forge and Half Pine Forge Live a follow. If you're not on Rumble, why? And get your pickaxe. Use our referral code. Right. And you help the Southern Fried as well.
Yes. Steve's a great guy. He does a lot of good work. I better be careful because I need to order some more hooks for my little coat hat hanger project. And if I ain't careful, then he's gonna send me something with a interesting stamp on it.
He broke his stamp.
I know.
They work.
Hey, give me just a second. I need to step away just a sec.
All right. They work, but yeah, I enjoy watching Steve work. We like to give him a hard time. There he is. There's the stud master. I put that together way back when we first met Steve. That was early on. That's just all ripped from his website. And then later he made us this. He's with us on the first Wednesday of every month on Hump Day. Ain't he purdy? No, Steve's a great guy. He's beating steel and making stuff, and he's got a funny quib or two. And to date, he has not set the shop on fire. To date, he has not.
And if you look close at that picture, And then you compare me and Steve side by side, you can see we look absolutely nothing alike. So some people have asked if he was my son. No, he is not. He is not.
What idiot would ask you if he's your son?
Well, I don't know. I mean, because I'm so much better looking than he is, you know. It took me 54 years to get to be this good looking, Steve. Yep. What? Dude, you wouldn't do that to me. Gray Cruise orientation packet envelope.
Thank goodness.
What do you mean, thank goodness? That's not very nice there, Jen. Gonna hurt my feeling. I may have to get off here and go cry for a little while today if you're gonna hurt my feeling like that. My goodness. The only thing I can say this morning is, bless your heart. Went to eat the other day, and I heard somebody tell somebody, bless your heart. And I had to look back at them and see who they was fussing at, and they wasn't fussing. I would so do that to you. Not the late part though. I can't. As nice as I've been to you, I've never done anything to you. Rob would be there crying that the cruise wasn't real. I'd be crying for you. You know, if I was going on a cruise like that, you'd be like, I want to go. I want to go. Oh, but so I'm really thinking, Dave, this is something really neat. I'm really thinking that I'm going to set up a 6-foot tank in the studio here, probably on the other side of my little work area here. So I was thinking about putting another desk over there anyway, and have the tank be the backdrop for that side. It's going to be a work in progress. I'll be able to give updates on it, but I really think that I'm going to set it up with fish that I catch at the jetty down in Panama.
Are you going to put Steve in it since it's 6 foot long?
No, I don't want no mushmouth carp in there. No mushmouth carp. Sorry, Steve. You don't want to put, just big
bottom feeders.
Obama.
Bottom feeders.
I didn't say that. Yeah, you only
I felt like where you're going.
I was going to say, you would want to put something in your tank. You want to put, pretty fish. No, Chuck can't dive into it. Look at that. Jen, I'm going to put tops on it in a canopy. I'm not going to let Chuck just dive right in there. My goodness. He already looks at the other tank like it's a buffet. I wonder, if I did put Steve in there, I could get a mermaid tail and put on him. Just let him splash around, a little seashell top. Call him Ariel. Have him in there singing, Under the Sea.
That's your boy.
My boy Steve. Oh my goodness. Poor Steve. We'd have got Jen laughing this morning.
If we ever do a calendar, we're going to have to put Steve in it.
Wearing a mermaid tail?
No.
Little seashell. That would be awesome, dude. This long flowing hair and all that kind of stuff. I'm just jealous. That's why I pick on him so much. I'm jealous. He has all those long flowing locks, and I don't. Except on my back. I got plenty of long hair on my back. He said, I had that stupid song stuck in my head all day last week. You're going to have it stuck again.
What song was that?
Under the sea. You know, he's out there. He's got his red hot metal on the anvil. He's just pounding away. And then he dunks it in the water and he's going, under the sea, under the sea.
He does
Yeah,
look
you
like
kind of look.
he does look like a
Looks
guy
like a
that
what?
would be a seafaring man. I mean, I could see him being on a ship, you know, going from port to port. You know, he kind of has that pirate look. He really does. You know,
No.
he don't have a wooden leg, but he could be a pirate. He could be that.
I
What's
don't
that?
think. I don't think. You know that he could be a pirate. I think it's more along the lines of he might be on the pirate ship, but you know the pirates sing and dance. You've seen it in the movies. You know they sing and dance and all that kind of stuff. I know they do because they erupt out in song in just about every pirate movie that you see. And the pirates just need somebody to follow when they lead when they're dancing.
I bet Steve could dance.
Yeah,
Like
wherever
Men in
they
Hat.
lead to.
He could do that
What was
Irish
that?
jig music and all that. He is an
Oh
old
my
Irishman.
goodness.
I mean, you know, he could do the Irish dances and stuff. Not with a skirt. Not with a skirt, but just a regular, you know, dude.
Kilt. He'd do it with a kilt. I could see that.
Why was it don't ask, don't tell, Steve? I mean, what do you mean that he made sure it didn't happen? What what was that?
No, I'm quite sure when Obama came around, he made sure you people can do that.
He says he can't dance.
No, he said he's got the chicken wing and the sprinkler. Oh, dude, you can do the lawnmower. You can do it. You can do the lawnmower.
I know it looks like he's dancing through that shop sometimes.
That's just because he's got those Michelle Obama hips swinging around in there.
That could be like his break, his commercial. And he could be dancing and sharing his commercial, you know, and then back to regular scheduled programming, you know. But that could be Steve could like go off screen and jump back in and be dancing and, you know, singing and all that, and then he goes back to hammering steel, you know. I think that'd be cool.
You know, we might could do that on this show. That might be pretty cool.
You might could do that on this show, but not me.
What? Oh, I'm sure you can dance. Because I have a GED and not a pump, you know, graduation quiz. Okay, yeah.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
I didn't realize they had that. He made that requirement. I don't remember that.
I think the Navy's the only one that makes that requirement too. I think. I'm not for sure on that, but it seems like it was the Navy was the only one that had that requirement.
You know? Well, they do want smarter people, you know.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I'm pretty sure the Marines don't have that requirement. I mean,
I ain't saying nothing.
I ain't either because Marines are all bigger, meaner, and tougher than me. I ain't gonna say nothing. Staying out of that. Just go let that drop.
Semper Fi, baby.
They changed it 2 months before I was supposed to sign my papers.
Yeah.
Oh.
A career dashed. Steve said, well, to heck with it. I'll beat steel. That's why he's so angry
The
in the
Marines
shop.
just have to know which crayon color is their favorite flavor.
Once a Marine, always a Marine, baby.
golly, Sarge. I don't believe I want to eat no crayons this morning, Sarge.
If you had went in the
Shazam.
Navy, Steve, what was your career goal in the Navy? What did you aspire to be? More than just a swabby, mopping the decks. I mean, what did you want to be? Steve was probably going into something like
There you go. You drink like a sailor. He took his thing down. There you go. When I was in the Navy, we had to go up, we had to do drug testing periodically. And they have people in the Navy, they're part of the MPs, whatever, Master at Arms. And they have to verify that it's coming from where it's supposed to. So they have to watch. I could see Steve as being the perfect one for that job. How low on the totem pole do you have to be to watch people provide their urine sample?
Dude, it would be hilarious because I'm telling you, the way Steve would be, he would be laughing at them while they're doing it. Like, you sure you don't want to sit down, Taylor?
I could totally see him in there going, dude, it's not that cold in here.
I can see that.
Hurry up! Hurry up! He's screaming, you hurry up!
Get that pee out, boy.
Or he might start singing, let it flow, let it flow. I can totally see that.
We had to go do a drug test for when we first got Kaylee. And I still remember because Jeremy, he's so shy and everything. And it was me, my wife, and my oldest son. And that's one of those where they do that. And he went in there, and Jeremy's having a hard time. And he tried to turn, and the guy said, if you turn, you fail. And Jeremy said, don't worry, son. If you've seen one, you've seen them all.
I'm just gonna go on record and say I don't believe that. I'm just not gonna believe that. Because I seem to remember a commercial that was on TV there for a long time, but I got thoroughly sick of seeing about the bit carrot, Peyronie's disease or something, where it caused a bend. And some of the angles they were showing, I couldn't picture in my mind's eye, and I don't want to, but whoo.
Steve would bring them back to the waiting room, and he'd be giving awards and or laughing as he brought them back. Like, who's with Stubby here? Oh, okay.
Hey, little man. Hey, biggin, what are you doing? He wouldn't even know their real names. He'd be going down the list and making up names for them, pet names for them, nicknames for them, just by what their name says, not even having seen anything. You have someone like Captain Courageous or whatever, like be the skipper of the ship. Captain Courageous, where are you at? Oh, yeah, come on back here, Captain. And go ahead. Whoop, misnamed that one. He'd be like, hey, isn't the captain supposed to go down with the ship? Not on the. Never mind. The state would be looking for a new job. Sorry, Steve. Sorry.
Well, no. What would happen is Steve would get fired because he would continually be trying to go in the wrong bathroom to observe. That's what would happen.
Well, I know how they do it for the men. I don't know how they do it for the women. I really don't. I've often wondered, I mean, if they have to physically watch the guy and then they have to physically watch the girl, and I don't know how that works. So, and I don't think I really want to know.
Oh, I know because my wife told me, but
Yeah. Whew. All right. Well,
not,
we
not
love
easy for a
all of
woman.
our, yeah, we love all of our military out there, be they the Army or the Air Force, the Coast Guard, the Navy, the Marines. We don't care what color crayon
Space
you use.
Force. We got
Space
the
Force.
Space Force now.
I can't say Space Force without snickering. I'm just picturing some guy like in the things that I've seen with aluminum foil wrapped around their head and little antennas sticking up. You know, but hey, it's an important part now. But you know, still, I started one of my books from Three Ravens Publishing last night. I had to finish a couple other books that I was reading. It was part of a trilogy before I got started. And on Kindle, these are available on the Kindle app under the library.
See, Miss
And
Jen.
it's the Joint Task Force 13 novels. I started on
Yep.
those last night. I went ahead and downloaded them all.
I've got to start my first one as soon as I get through the book I'm on with them.
Yes.
Great people. Can't wait to have them on.
Yes. Thus far, the book it's already hooked me. It's already got me going, so I'm good. So,
and the book we're going to be interviewing the guy who wrote it, the author lawyer. Zenith Man is a great book. I'm in the 6th chapter and I already have laughed and just been drawn into the legal proceedings that he went through, but just all the stuff he went through to get this guy to find, have him found innocent. Great book. He tells a lot about himself, stuff that was going on good, things that were going on tough. So great book, Zenith Man. We're going to have him on soon. We're just trying to get the day figured out, but it's going to happen very soon.
All right. Well, y'all get out there and attack this Monday and get her going. Y'all got this. We believe in you. We'll see you at noontime today, myself and Miss Elizabeth, for the noontime show. And then we got Mama Said tonight at 8 p.m. So y'all have a great and wonderful day. I know you probably fixed to have youngins in there screaming, let's go, Pawpaw. We got to get to school.
Or they're dragging up and I'll have to get them up.
Yo, I bet that would be fun. Let's move it. No.
It is Monday.
All right, Bubba. Well, have a great day. Yes, y'all get through this Monday. God bless you. Stay out of trouble. And we will see y'all here at lunchtime, then back at 8 p.m. Dave, you have a great day. You got anything before we take off?
No, we'll see you tonight. And everybody have a great day. Be safe out there, America. Let's pray for those folks as the investigation continues in the church killing, burning, bombing, everything else. It's horrible. Be safe out there, America. You just never know. The next nut is just around the corner. Keep a good eye.
Absolutely. God bless you, and we'll see y'all at lunchtime.
See you, Kevin.